We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every stock, every bond will have its own, basically, CUSIP. It'll be on one general ledger. Every investor, you and I, will have our own number, our own identification. We could rid ourselves of all issues around illicit activities around bonds and stocks and digital by having a tokenization. But the most importantly thing, we can customize strategies through tokenization that fits every individual. We would have instantaneous settlement. Think about all the costs of settling bonds and stocks. But if you had a tokenization, everything would be immediate because it's just a line item. And so we believe this is a technological transformation for financial assets. I believe, if you want to talk about voting and voting choice and all the things, if we know every moment who is the owner of that stock and it's now time to vote, every individual who has ownership is identified and they can vote their own shares.
Is this the end of mutual funds?
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo-Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. That is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, a so-called black man. And as you seen from the video, the portion of it that I played, there was a guy, or there is a guy that goes by the name of Larry Fink. He is the chairman and the CEO of an organization that goes by the name of Blackrock, which holds a lot of assets and securities, you know, roughly $40 trillion worth. And, you know, they're talking about tokenization, okay? Tokenizing these securities, okay? In the sense that, you know, as of a token, you would get a piece of portion of it, you as the seller or the consumer, okay? So your house, your car, whatever, it's all going to be tokenized. And that's just basically another way of saying digital, okay? Because you're going to be able to make instantaneously, you know, payments on it, okay? You're going to be able to settle instantaneously with these digital tokens, okay? And this is all going into the beast system, all right? And like I said, BlackRock, you know, that's a very well-known entity that holds a lot of securities and assets, okay? So they talking about it, hey, you know it's coming. Now, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. And it reads, and he causes all. Who is he? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This system, this beast system, he's going to switch it from the current system into a digital system where everything is going to be tracked, okay? And tokenized, where they're going to be able to give you, the consumer, or how that guy Larry Fink said it, the investor, the ability to settle instant payments, okay? And you're going to be allotted only portions of that token, that security, all right? You're never going to be able to actually hold that security like you do now. You're never going to have an actual tangible piece of what you claim that you have. It's only going to be through a token or, you know, a digital asset that says you have it. All right? You're not going to have a physical, you know, piece of that security that they say you have. It's going to be on a ledger, okay? So it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? And that's going to encompass that digital token, okay? Everything is going to be put on that micro CHIP that's going to be inside your hand, okay? You're not going to own anything ever again once this is implemented, all right? So this system is coming, all right? And this system that we have now will be obsolete, all right? They're going to shut this system down to bring forth the new system, all right, which is the mark of the beast, okay? So the system is already here. They're just waiting to implement it, all right? You're never going to own anything again, all right? And furthermore, you're going to have this mark in order to do business. Whether you want to go to a ballpark to watch a game, whether you want to go to the beach, whether you want to go to the park, whatever, it's all digital. You're going to have that micro CHIP in order to do business on this man's system, all right? So it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So you're not going to be able to do any type of business. Pay your car payment, pay your house, pay your rent. It's all going digital. It's all going to be tokenized, okay? You're going to have to get with the program or get left behind, because this company, this entity known as Blackrock, owns majority of the ETF, the stocks, the mutual bonds, and everything, okay? And they're talking about tokenizing everything. So how much more you, the consumer, you're going to have to get on board with everything as well, all right? No more cash, all right? No more paying your rent with money orders. No more paying your mortgages with credit cards. It's all going digital, tokenized, all right? So you have to get on board or get left behind. This is biblical prophecy, and we're reading it. It says, in that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're going to have that mark implanted in you in order for you to do business. Okay, that's just where we're headed to. That's where they're taking it, so that it can have a more accurate reading on who's spending what. Okay, who's voting on what. Everything is going digitalized. They're going to tokenize it. Okay, and you're going to get a piece of that token. All right. So this is the way we're going. This is the way this society is headed. All right. So either you get on board or you get left behind. It says, verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, Chi-Psi stigma. And when you go into that word stigma, which is charagma, it means to cut, okay? They're going to cut into your flesh and insert that micro CHIP so that you will be chipped with their brand. They're pretty much going to brand you with that micro CHIP. Those of you that acquiesce and bow down to the system, okay? Because we know, pursuant to the scriptures, that the elect will not take that micro CHIP. Romans 11 and verse 4. It says, but what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men. That 7,000 is representation of the elect, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Right. They're not going to receive and take that mark. All right. Why? Because they have faith, even if it means losing their life. All right. Even if it means losing their life and losing everything that goes along with it. They're not going to take that mark. All right. And furthermore, they're going to be taken care of. Isaiah 65 and 13. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Almighty, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, and we're going to eat and drink without having that mark implanted inside of us. Those of us that are of the elect. It says, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And once you take that mark, you're going to have shame. Speaking of you Israelites, you so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans that take that mark and bow to the beast system, you're going to be ashamed because you're going to know in the kingdom that you took that mark, all right? And shame is going to be on you, all right? So the servants of the Most High will be taken care of, and they will not have to bow to the knee of Baal to receive that mark, all right? So let's close out and go to 1 Peter 5 and verse 8. This is 1 Peter 5 and 8, and it reads, be sober, be vigilant. And we're telling our people, hey, it's coming, it's on its way. They're getting ready to crash this system and to bring forth the new system, the mark of the beast, where everything will be digitalized, tokenized, and tracked on a ledger so that they can see exactly who's doing what. All right? This is the end game for the elite. All right? They want to brand you as if you're their cattle, their goyim. Okay? This is the end game. All right? So it says be sober. And you can't be sober if you receive that mark. You property of the elite. Be vigilant. You have to watch for these things to come to pass. And that's what we're telling you, that these things are on the horizon. These prophecies are getting ready to take off, especially the mark of the beast. It says, because your adversary, the devil, we just seen him. Speak on it. Tokenizing everything. Securities, mutual bonds, stocks, everything. That's everything. It says because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And he know for the most part, people don't know what to do outside of this system, okay? So if he tokenizes the whole system, and in order for you to buy and sell, you have to receive that mark, then you're going to come down to him looking for that mark to receive in order for you to continue to live on the system. All right? So that's why we're telling our people, be sober and be vigilant. Those that will listen and take heed, which is nothing other than the elect. All right? So be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right? And with that being said, I pray some more was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong. Stay strong. Stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.